My name is David Winner, David as in, D-A-V-I-D, Winner as in, yes, first past the post, W-I-N-N-E-R, winner, winner, chicken dinner. No, never heard that one.
71-year-old David Winner is a local legend. Just ask him.
Some nickname around Coldcliff is Hollywood because he can talk and do anything.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, he's a gentle giant. He is really part of the community in a big way.
It was his love of the ocean that drew him to this spot near Wollongong 4 decades ago.
We're lucky here at Coldcliff. I can't say too much because we don't want to give it away, but we're pretty lucky to get some reasonable waves here from time to time as well. Yeah, the rip down there's no... Yeah, we've got to keep people out of that.
That's his life. It refreshes him, it rejuvenates him. If he didn't have the water, I don't know what would keep him going.
For 40 years, he's spent countless hours volunteering with the local surf club.
I was named the Illawarra Lifesaver of the Year, but to be recognised as the best in the state, I think, was one of the proudest moments of my life, yeah.
The former teacher is passionate about passing on his expertise.
Dave has taught myself and my 2 daughters the bronze, medallion and CPR. Dave is a taskmaster. He likes to drill us.
Over the years, he's trained hundreds in lifesaving.
It makes me really proud when I walk on that beach and I look at all those people in their patrol uniforms knowing that I've had a hand in training all these people.
But just over 2 years ago, Dave's daily trip to the beach took an unexpected turn.
My recollection was standing on the rock shelf about to go out, adjusting my gear, my boogie board and everything on, and starting to walk out. And then that's it.
A wave swept Dave off his feet and he was knocked unconscious on the rocks before another wave took him out to sea.
I was in that water then for another good 4 or 5 minutes, and then these young guys that came down and saw what had happened started yelling out, there's something wrong, looking for me.
Andrew was among those who rushed to the rescue.
To see Dave like that, flat on his back, looking purple, I went, oh, this is not good.
Andrew took over the CPR.
I already thought Dave had passed away. It was just, for peace of mind and for the family, just go as hard as you can until help arrives. It was just, everything that Dave taught us just sort of kicked into gear.
Their efforts were not in vain.
The moment he opened his eyes and came to life really was remarkable, because we've been working on Dave for a long period of time.
I used to say, I'm training you really well, I'm giving you the best of my knowledge, because you never know, one day you might have to work on me. Ha, ha, ha.
It was an unbelievable experience to go that full circle to say, wow, you've taught me CPR, now I'm working on you, and it's worked.
David fractured his back that day, and when he woke from a coma a week later, he was a quadriplegic. Doctors feared he would never walk again.
Trying to push it overhead and hold.
I still to this day cannot believe it happened. Most days I wake up and curse it for what it's done to me. I've just got to remain the fact there's a lot of other people that have had this accident, which are a lot worse off than what I am.
During his 6 months in hospital, David never gave up hope of seeing the ocean again.
He didn't want to be someone just laying around in a bed. He wanted to be able to move, and I think that's what's got him where he is today.
The surf was a lot bigger that day. You actually popped up, 25 metres down this way, yeah, on a rock shelf on someone's foot. Unbelievable.
Yeah, the power of the ocean. The fact that I can't remember what happened, it means I can look at that without being distressed about it.
Going down the pool with him, and I really do have to pinch myself every time I see Dave and say, wow, he's a walking miracle.
Just days after leaving the hospital, Dave was back on patrol and running classes.
He just loves teaching, and he loves teaching CPR especially. And it's, it's paid off for him.
We're going to do 30 compressions to 2 breaths.
David has set himself a new challenge to teach 1 million people the basics of CPR through his newly formed Winner Foundation.
Yeah, I was one of the first on the scene. We helped pull him out of the rock pool, but I wasn't able to perform CPR, so I was very inspired and impressed by that.
I think it's always good to have the knowledge to be able to save a person.
In our local neighbourhood, he's a real hero.
I've got to have a purpose for me and direction. So I know now if we save one life, somewhere along the line, all this has been worth it happening. That's the sort of positivity I've got to try and hang on to.
Well, that's a legend. Do you know CPR?
Would you know what to do in a...
No, I only know the kids
emergency?
one because when I did birthing classes with my wife, you learn the little, it's to the beat of Staying Alive.
Staying alive, yep.
Bee Gees.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty scary when you're standing there and someone collapses and you don't know what to do. If you can do a CPR course, make sure you do it because you can save a life.
Totally.